We often face life's cruelest moments, feeling completely vulnerable and exposed, as if the universe has conspired against us. But what if I told you that within these very moments of apparent weakness lies a hidden strength waiting to be unlocked? Today, we'll explore 12 powerful Stoic principles that will teach you not just to survive life's harshest tests, but to transform them into your greatest victories. The ancient Stoics understood something that modern society has forgotten. Our greatest power doesn't come from avoiding difficult situations, but from learning how to navigate them with wisdom and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus faced wars, exile, and slavery, yet they emerged as some of the most influential thinkers in human history. If this is your first time visiting our channel, I ask you to help me by subscribing and giving the video a like, so I can continue creating more content like this in the future. Remember that you are stronger than you think and more capable than you imagine. Number 1, accept what you cannot control. Life will throw curveballs at you. That's not a possibility. It's a guarantee. The first and most fundamental Stoic principle is learning to distinguish between what is within your control and what isn't. You cannot control other people's actions, the weather, or global events, but you can control your thoughts, your reactions, and your choices. When you try to control the uncontrollable, you waste precious energy that could be directed toward what actually matters. It's like trying to hold back the ocean with your bare hands, exhausting and futile. Instead, focus that energy on controlling your response, your attitude, and your next action. Number 2, transform obstacles into opportunities. Every obstacle carries within it the seed of an opportunity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This isn't positive thinking, it's practical wisdom. When you lose your job, it might be the push you needed to pursue your real passion. When a relationship ends, it creates space for personal growth and better connections. The key is to ask yourself, how can this challenge make me stronger? Instead of, why is this happening to me? Number 3, practice negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive, but imagining loss can actually increase your appreciation for what you have. The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. Imagine for a moment that you could lose your health, your loved ones, or your possessions. This exercise serves 2 purposes. It prepares you mentally for potential losses, and it makes you deeply grateful for what you currently have. When you truly appreciate what you possess, you stop taking it for granted. Number 4, focus on your circle of influence. Epictetus taught us that we suffer not from events themselves, but from our judgments about these events. You might not be able to change a difficult situation, but you can always change your perspective about it. This shift in focus is incredibly liberating. Stop wasting energy worrying about things beyond your influence, the economy, other people's opinions, or past events. Instead, pour that energy into your circle of influence, your skills, your relationships, your health, and your character. This is where real change happens. Number 5, embrace discomfort as growth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Every time you avoid discomfort, you're also avoiding the opportunity to become stronger. The Stoics understood that life's difficulties aren't punishment, they're training. Think of discomfort as your personal gym. Just as physical muscles grow through resistance, your mental and emotional muscles grow through life's challenges. Each difficult conversation, each setback, each disappointment is an opportunity to build resilience. Number 6. Practice present moment awareness. The present moment is the only time that truly exists. Yet we spend most of our lives either regretting the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that very little is needed to make a happy life when we focus on the present. When you're fully present, you're not carrying the weight of past mistakes or future worries. You're simply here now with the power to make conscious choices. This presence isn't just peaceful, it's powerful. Number 7. Cultivate inner scorecard. Society teaches us to measure success by external metrics, money, status, others' approval, but the Stoics taught a different approach. Measure yourself by your own standards and values, what Warren Buffett calls the inner scorecard. Ask yourself, did I act with integrity today? Did I treat others with kindness? Did I face my challenges with courage? These are the metrics that truly matter because they're entirely within your control. External validation is fleeting and unreliable, but self-respect is enduring. Number 8. Practice voluntary simplicity. In a world that constantly tells us we need more, the Stoics advocated for enough. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men in Rome, regularly practiced voluntary poverty to remind himself that happiness doesn't depend on external possessions. Simplicity isn't about deprivation. It's about clarity. When you're not constantly chasing more things, you have more time and energy for what truly enriches your life: relationships, personal growth, and meaningful experiences. Number 9. Transform anger into wisdom. Anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. The Stoics viewed anger as a temporary madness that clouds judgment and leads to regrettable actions. Instead of being controlled by anger, use it as information. What boundary has been crossed? What value has been violated? What action needs to be taken? Transform the energy of anger into the wisdom of appropriate response. Number 10. Build anti-fragility. Nassim Taleb coined the term anti-fragile to describe systems that get stronger from stress. But the Stoics understood this concept thousands of years ago. They didn't just endure hardship, they used it as fuel for growth. Every setback becomes a setup for a comeback when you have the right mindset. Every criticism becomes valuable feedback. Every loss becomes a lesson. This is how you become anti-fragile, not just surviving life's storms, but emerging stronger from them. Number 11. Practice evening reflection. Seneca ended each day by examining his thoughts and actions. This wasn't self-punishment, but self-improvement. He wrote, "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine the whole day and go back over what I've done and said, hiding nothing from myself, passing nothing by." This daily practice of reflection allows you to learn from both successes and mistakes. What worked well today? What could be improved tomorrow? This honest self-assessment is how wisdom is built one day at a time. Number 12. Remember your mortality. Memento mori. Remember you will die. This isn't morbid thinking. It's the ultimate motivation. When you truly accept the temporary nature of life, everything becomes more precious and meaningful. Your time is limited, which makes it valuable. Your relationships won't last forever, which makes them sacred. Your opportunities have expiration dates, which makes them urgent. Let mortality be your teacher, not your enemy. Conclusion: the transformation. Within. These 12 principles aren't just philosophical concepts, they're practical tools for transforming your life's harshest tests into your greatest victories. The Stoics discovered something profound. We cannot always control what happens to us, but we can always control what happens within us. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to apply these principles. Every setback is a chance to practice resilience. Every disappointment is a moment to choose your response. This is how you build unshakable inner strength, not by avoiding life's difficulties, but by meeting them with wisdom and courage. Remember, you are not at the mercy of circumstances. You are the author of your responses, the architect of your character, and the master of your inner world. Let these Stoic principles guide you toward a life of purpose, resilience, and true fulfillment. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. The hidden strength within you is waiting to be discovered. The question is, will you unlock it?